Ready?
Yeah, man.
Here. I mean, we're recording.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, shit.
Damn. I'm out there bullshit. Bullshit with the bullshit, nigga.
Right.
This is another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
I am one half of your host, Rock.
I am your second half C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
Well, always joined by the world's greatest producer.
Roger Dipper. Hi, guys. I love that.
Down. Lies, vibes, sex, and text from
Everybody.
everybody.
Whoa! Hey, man, I'm going to go first because I'm in the land, brother. Everything is good. Sex is great, but I think I might be taking it back because they don't know how to appreciate it.
Taking a break.
You feel me? They get some and then go dumb, man, you know.
Listen, you can't be giving up your best
What
work.
What that lady said, you can't let them hit the bottom. I be hitting the bottom. But other than that, man, Texas is awesome, man. You know, I'm going to be outside, but inside, if you understand when I say the plan.
We outside tonight.
Yeah. Hey,
bitch, we outside.
It's 35 It's 35
Yeah, we on.
Okay. Yeah,
We on. You heard?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well,
I've been a dad before I was on, though.
Definitely
but,
on my auntie status.
I'm definitely an aunt, though, like outside.
I was sipping on wine last night. Fuck shit, ain't.
You know, I am the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm a vibe. You know, and I am him. Him and then himself or the themselves. You know, the one and only. They can't clone me, so I ain't beaten. What about you, brother?
Shit, everything cooler, man. Lives good, vibes good, sex amazing, and text are great.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just happy to have the people I have in my life. Shout out to y'all, man.
Ratchet
Dippy!
What it do, though?
How are you, man?
Hi, guys.
We're coming out with a sitcom. Don't worry about it.
Yo, I don't know. It must be something in the water. You know what I'm saying? Because I was definitely in that Old Town Road last night. You know what I mean?
No, you ain't go see a nigga by a horse.
Ride till can't no more. It must have been something in the water last night.
Shit, boy, they done put that Viagra in that water.
Listen,
Cialis water.
You know, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for us, team.
Yeah.
I am happy for us.
The whole team is getting immaculate sex. You understand? Giving immaculate sex.
Air high five to y'all. Like, but my vibes are high. I've been doing really good at work. I've been doing really good at home. My son is just got his first scouting email. So I won't divulge any
first round draft pick.
Listen, I ain't gonna divulge any school names or anything like that.
Colorado DR.
Even though we are celebrating, you know, they could definitely be, you know, non-well wishers who, you know, I don't want to put that energy out there, but
it's some real deal haters.
The very first of many, you know what I'm saying? I'm already going to go ahead and claim that. So we are very, very excited for my son. He's going, you know, he's leaving out of his junior year, going to his senior year of high school, going into his senior summer. He's already got 10 camps under his belt right now for this summer.
That boy gonna be working.
Yeah, he gonna be working.
He gonna be working.
This is what you call dedication and willingness.
We actually have to cut our family vacation. Well,
and discipline.
He has to cut our family vacation short. So we'll be going out of town for a week, but he's gonna have to fly home midweek because he has camp.
Boy, nephew is ahead of most grown men.
So I'm very, very, very proud of him. He and my baby just got we just celebrated his honors day, so he was just an honors day. He got a honor roll.
That's right.
So
nephew.
Yeah. So
academics is real.
Listen, okay, emphasis on the student.
He don't go to no nigga school.
You know, no, he doesn't. He goes to charter school, and his father is his coach. I am the
real dad.
You know what I'm saying? And it has been his. I think his father has out of his entire athletic career since he was starting. When I want to say he was like 7 years old, his dad has only not been his coach for 2 of the years. He's going into his senior year. Like his dad is so dedicated to him, and I shout out to, you know, to his father. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny because I was telling
Big
myself,
Doodle.
I was like, Doodle, what you gonna tell these people on draft day, my nigga? Like, you had two loving parents. I mean, you might have come from, you know, we are not in the same household, but even he still had a 2-parent household because his father, even though we weren't married to each other, both of us were married, you know, to other people, but we were married. So he still had that structure. He still came up, and regardless of the fact, his father
love.
and I,
They probably gonna make him like a quarterback and a captain.
his father and I, you know, co-parent very, very well. And while his father definitely took on more of the athletics because that's just for his forte, that's just his wheelhouse, that's where he was, I definitely focused on the academics. And I think together, you know, we made a very phenomenal young man, and I'm extremely proud of him. So I just want to give a little shout out and kudos to my baby. Y'all be seeing him.
Shout out to you, right?
In 2 years, I promise you, y'all gonna be seeing him. Y'all gonna be like, oh
All
my
over the
God.
screen.
Shout out to
my
you,
God,
and
that
him, 'cause
freshman.
y'all push him towards
For
his
real.
green, not y'all's.
Not
And
facts.
that's gangster
Facts.
right there. And that's when you really
Well,
parent.
look, that's hard, man. That just made me
Nephew.
think. I forgot to give my beautiful daughter a good first. It's like a pre-prom. It was a social, but this was my first time that had to get a dress, had to get nails, hair. Well, she always get her nails and hair done, but really just having that whole day to prepare prior to. Hey, boy, look, I called my girl while I'm out shopping with my little girl. And then I
saw you
just
that
told her,
day.
I was like, bro, I'm a whole bitch in here. Well, I don't know why I'm crying. It's just like, I know I've been there like every day since she's been born. But it's just like, where did the time go?
You took a moment to
You know what I'm
see
saying?
what you already have been, you know, invested in.
Yeah,
Really.
bro. Yeah, boy. So, I bro, just as much as, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Doodle and all of his
Right.
accomplishments.
Also, shout out to my son.
I just wanted
bro.
to say, man, shout out to my daughter and how beautifully
Shout out to
she
niece.
has grown up into the young woman that she's becoming. Very smart, very educated, and very beautiful.
I
That's
try
my
not
baby.
to talk about my
I
kids
will
much, but
knock
shout out-
your ass off
Shout out
about
to my
that.
son too, because that boy academically is I don't know. I ain't that smart. I know his mama is smart, but not that smart. That boy is
I'm
intelligent.
weak.
You know, and I like his leadership skills he got. When you can see that in your kid already, you feel me? That is some shit right there, and I just let him do it.
Nah, for real. Shout out to the kiddos, man.
Yeah,
Y'all make it worth the while. Y'all make it worth the while. Get right into the first part of the show we call Bullshit of the Week.
Yo. Rocky. I just think they all need to die. Why the fuck you lying? You on some bullshit.
Man, we might well. Who on some bullshit this week?
Oh, boy, we have a link up here for the Bullshit of the Week. And this right here is just not surprising anymore. It's almost getting sad at a point in time when we
This
have
a repeat offender?
Look, we finna see soon as this link come up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do it some more. Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
y'all
y'all know who it is.
Dog, this right here, I ain't even got the energy that I had when it first arose to be a problem. I just.
So he's on bullshit or the situation?
Yeah. Y'all ready to y'all ready to watch it?
Yeah, let's watch the video.
They told me you went to 2-3 different precincts. The first 2 precincts did not want to do it because they felt like it was a family issue going on. You went to another precinct and told them that I was a rapper and this, that, and the third mob ties and I can get you hurt and all that old shit. And that's what made them folk put that charge on me. That's what did it. That's what did. My lawyer already told me the whole play. And then on top of that, to make matters worse, King told them too. King told them the same thing. Everything that you told them, King sat up there and told the police questioned King. It's in the report. The police questioned King about what happened. King told them everything, man. King told them everything that can happen and everything that been going on in my house. I ain't gonna put all that on social media, but y'all know what y'all did. Y'all told them folks that you jealous and you bitter. King Daddy told me you went to 2-3 different precincts. The first 2 precincts did not want to do it but y'all don't understand that I'm having this pay. Them lawyers gonna let me know what's going on, man. Y'all dead wrong for putting the police on me like this, bro. And I'm finna get the fuck up off here, bro. But y'all dead wrong, bro. I ain't did shit but help y'all, bro. I ain't did shit. I'm talking about when it come to everybody that I cut off, bro. Everybody that y'all don't see around me no more, I did nothing but help them folks. They just wanted more. I ain't have more to give. I ain't have more to give. Y'all want me to give motherfucker everything, then what I'ma do? So now I ain't a real nigga just because I cut a motherfucker off because they greedy and they don't want to work. I ain't no real nigga because of that. I ain't no real nigga because I cut a motherfucker off because they was pillow talking about me. But y'all don't understand that I'm having this pay.
So you
That's
talking
him
about?
turning himself in.
Oh shit!
That's him turning himself
Well,
in.
hey man, go ahead, get it out the way. You got the money to get out anyway. He ain't gonna live much longer. But who told on him? Bustle Cartel?
King Mama.
Oh,
King
Jesus.
Mama went because.
Okay, what is told on him? Told him about what?
Well, this is what happened. She just said that he had King in unsafe environments for a kid that age while performing activities that a kid is not legally old enough to be doing. So, of course, they went back and found the videos of King smoking big blunts. And then they looked at the other video where he came out and told everything when they first fell out. You know what I'm saying? And King also, after his mama found a precinct that would file charges to get his probation revoked, King then came in and reiterated everything to make sure that it went like the warrant went through and his probation would be violated. And all I can say is, bro, this is what you get for not keeping a kid in a kid place.
Amen.
This is,
Amen.
I'm
And then
sorry,
having
bro,
the
and I
nerve
like
to
it.
be mad at the child.
You thought
you're
it was
mad to so he
entertaining at
snitched.
first.
He told. Well, maybe not use this with snitch, but like you're really mad that
Oh, he
the
definitely did that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I'm not saying that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
But he's what,
He a
12?
child.
What
He a
is he?
child.
11, 12?
He can seem like
Shit
he's
still
grown,
ain't
but
real to him.
it ain't registering to him. And bro, I hate it. Me, Besley, I would have said never dealt with him in that manner.
Hell no, like, bro, it's a way
Made
to
him an
help.
artist and call it a day.
Even if you was gonna help him with his social media, nigga, you needed to keep him away from all the adult
Yeah.
shit. He was singing at too many concerts. It's 2, 3 o'clock in
In
the
the
morning.
clubs.
Y'all got this nigga coming out on stage.
In the clubs
Y'all
too,
got
man?
this nigga around every dice game.
Right.
Y'all got this nigga around everything that is not
Guns,
legal
blunts.
for a person his age.
Not legal for
And
you neither.
This is
2
what.
times?
But guess what? This is what I'm talking about as far as full accountability. Yeah, you came out and you spoke your truth and you let everybody know that you growing and so you wanted better for them and all of that.
Still got
But
consequences.
bruh, your actions come with consequences.
Still got consequences. No matter how you getting your life together, shit still coming back. That's like what we say, motherfucker get that money and still be going like, no, they had bullshit going on before they got that money and that bullshit just caught up.
Yeah, this is exactly the other side of accountability. What I would have loved to see is that nigga just put out a message. Look, I gotta go serve the rest of my time, y'all. I'll holler at y'all when I get out.
Right.
Only 48 days. But
Are
still.
you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah, that's all he got left on probation. 48 days.
Yeah, I
But
would've
then I'm
finished that
sorry, I
out.
don't know if you ever been to jail. You don't want to be in that bitch
nah.
one day.
Even
I'm
especially
not-
when you got
I'm
money.
not- okay, listen.
Especially when you got money.
No, don't make
Yeah,
me see.
me.
Don't. I'm sorry. Don't let that reaction make it seem like even one day is not a lot. But
Yeah.
he was really making it seem like he was about to go sit down for a very long time.
Nah, but again, if this was like the start of his probation, this could be enough to get all of the time that he was on probation revoked. And then he got to go right down that road and do every single thing. Let's just put Thug in this situation. Thug would be on the way to doing 15 years right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how the feds work. Well,
Yeah.
Thug is not fed, but federal,
Yeah.
but
2
they
times
don't
federal.
bullshit.
Yeah.
They do not
The fact that you got
bullshit.
out twice is crazy.
Well, we know he told.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh,
that
yeah, that's
ain't
right.
That's nothing.
Another
new.
here or there. Yeah. that's
What I'm saying there, I did appreciate his transparency and his growth. That was some of the most stand up real nigga shit that we have seen in this fake ass rap game.
Also,
you grew up,
and also with him, changing. You are still handling your consequences from what you did previous. Like you turning yourself in. Let me get this over with, man. Even though this what happened, but this is what I had to deal with because I made these choices.
Well, yes, but you wouldn't have had to deal with turning yourself in had you not put King in an adult place.
Right.
This
Which he admitted that.
is for right, but you can't be mad now that his mama then went and got down, found somebody that'll violate your probation, and then him as a kid going right behind her and reiterated. You can get, of course, as far as like what King is supposed to be living, he needs to understand that, nigga, you better be glad you doing this to a nigga that love you. Cause nigga, they would have hit squad in the street looking for your blood. Don't matter what age you is, a nigga don't play about his freedom. And if you gonna be out here playing this big boy game, it come with big boy consequences, and you got to stand solid. There should have been no reason that the internet knew that he ran off on a plug for 100 bowls. There should have been no reason why the internet knew that him and Sugar get physical behind the cameras. There should have been no reason that we knew this, but you had to divulge this to try to make yourself look better because, nigga, you was an unhinged, unruly, bruh, your ass is a biodegradable part of this earth, nigga. Yes, bruh, you really is like lower than the dirt. You just like the elements that make up the dirt, nigga. Like, that's what you are being raised up as, big ass mud pile.
Well, he already snitching, so,
right?
He already going into the route. We already said.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, again, I don't condone and I do not support kids being in the streets. But when I was in the streets in the past and I was standing in front of stores and shit like that, bro, every hood got a kid that don't have parents or they parents strung out. And they turn to the streets for their parenting. They turn to the streets. Like I'm telling you, we had a little nigga named Pee-wee, bro. He's doing some time now because he shot at the police. But this nigga could roll a blunt faster than everybody. This nigga was drawing down on everybody. This nigga was unhinged because reality wasn't real to him.
Right. And he had no real guidance there to like, nah, don't be doing that.
Exactly. So he turned and went on bullshit. But one thing I can say, as young as he was around King age. Mm-hmm. He didn't play that talking to the police shit.
Yeah, no.
Because, nigga, I'm playing the part in the street. And not taking accountability for your actions. If you get caught, you get caught.
I think back then, like the internet making it prevalent, like to do that shit and not take accountability for it. But back then, you niggas already told you, boy, you know what you're getting into when you get in here. Like you know it.
Like the OGs of the shit, the niggas who survived. But then again,
like what Big Boy told on ATL, you know the grown man business.
Yeah, and then I just feel like I don't know why people get into the streets and not take into accountability the snitches.
Right.
The snitches have been around since before the police precinct was even got down. Nigga, they was around on the plantation.
You think a nigga ain't willing to tell on you? I know a nigga that get you to do the dirt, set the dirt up, and then tell on you.
When you work outside of the laws of the land, nigga, you got to worry about niggas playing for keeps. And as much as a nigga may seem like the realest nigga walking to you, bro, he still has the same thing everybody else have on this earth, and that is the law of self-preservation. If he ain't gave up and ready to just end his life, nigga, best believe there's something that could be held over his head to make that man budge. Unless accountability is very high on that nigga, like priority list. And unfortunately, we live in this era where snitches can snitch
and walk away freely
and walk away bigger than they came in. We seen this. There's a lot of people talking about, oh, who Woody got locked up? Huh? What do you mean?
He had the whole YSL.
The whole YSL, nigga. We watched it.
Off of bullshit.
The fuck? We watched this shit. Now, do I like Woody as a personality? Yeah. But you cannot get me to forget about that, nigga. You can't get me to forget about that or mislead me to be like, oh yeah, he did play with these folks the whole time.
But even the point where he did finally came to and was like, I did all this so they can get off me. So you admit
accountability.
Yeah, like, and that's why you did what you did, because you knew, boy, I gotta fix my face. I got this nigga that really ain't been doing nothing for real. Goddamn in here, and because I'm bullshitting, because I ain't want to go to jail.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. But again, we cannot act like this is a new thing.
Yeah, that's
this
been around
is
for a
part
long time.
of what you have to look out for when you want to
Well,
play
most
this
of
street
your drug
game.
lords done snitched.
Nigga, what? Yes, of course, and that's what else add to it. When you look at like the stories, the Nino Browns, the who Denzel played,
Frank
Lucas.
Lucas. Not even that. The Italian motherfuckers was snitching too. The
yeah, but Italians they weren't
different.
You're right, because they had real consequences.
Yeah.
Like if the Italians knew who snitched, bro, your girlfriend or your wife was terrified.
Yeah.
Because they know, bruh, if you keep dodging these folks, because they want your head, they coming
to the house. They coming
after our kids.
Yeah.
They finna make our life a living hell. And your ass don't want to sit up here and take responsibility for what you did. So there was pressure amongst
y'all remember
everybody.
that mob show that used to be out about the mob women? And like,
the mob wives.
Yeah, and one of them was like fearing for her life every day because her husband
nigga.
finna take the stand.
Yes, nigga.
Boy, listen here.
That shit, yeah, we the ones who don't live by that shit. Yeah. We the ones who take shortcuts and want to get to the product of what we are goddamn like valuing quicker.
Bro, you know what I learned that was so wicked to me? Paid killings is not a thing in they community.
Right, because you
part
gotta
of the family.
honor.
This your job.
You gotta have honor, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta have blood on their hands.
Facts.
Fuck wrong with you? You think you gonna be around here clean and set all us up?
Nah, ain't gonna work like that.
Nigga, bruh, the mob was operating
we the ones
so
that pay for
militant.
Murders.
They came up with the RICO charge. Nigga, you made the U.S. federal government come up with a RICO charge, come up with a whole new charge.
A new law.
Because of how militant y'all were moving and how much y'all were willing to demonstrate what happens if you don't walk within these boundaries.
And the way y'all set it up. Cause
we ain't got that shit.
Y'all look like everyday regular Joes because y'all got businesses and jobs.
And that's another thing, like, bro, gangsters used to want to be clean and be like,
remember
really,
they used to wear suits?
Suits, nigga.
Bow ties.
Suits, nigga.
Neckties.
Yes. Now, there is something with, like, gold and melanin. So I'm not against niggas who like to get them a chain and replace that for the tie or some shit like way back when we were having and we were the kings and
bow ties and neckties.
Bruh, it's something with like people in Africa walk around with gold dust on their skin. Mm-hmm. It's something within us that is attracted to this natural resource, and it does something when you really focus in and vibrating on that level. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna shit on niggas for it looks like cliche that we can't leave jewelry alone.
No,
we always been like that.
Different forms of jewelry, like necktie jewelry sets. Like, bro, you can get some shit. Like, make your necktie real shiny. Shit, bro. But they don't see, we don't got that nobody to teach them that no more. Niggas is
is not taking that shit serious.
Most niggas only got a suit to go to court in, and it's too big.
And and that's not even a suit. That's just a collar shirt and some slacks.
Or if they found
and they wearing Jordans.
Facts. Most motherfuckers don't know how to tie a tie, cuz. Let alone a bow tie. Tying a regular necktie is so easy. I got 3 different ways to do it.
But they know how to tie everybody into the crime.
Facts. You know, I don't know how to hard tie.
Don't know how to goddamn tie, but know how to tie everybody into a fucking crime, bro. Diabolical work. Let y'all know how, bro. Yes, we all need.
I ain't gonna care.
Therapy.
We moved a certain way that we do crime. Crime was supposed to be like organized crime is a thing, not this chaotic shit.
Bro, that was one of the rules with BMF. Nigga, we don't want no violence, nigga. That's gonna stop the money flow.
Facts. Violence is when we done got too far.
Sure.
Or we need the right people to go handle the violence. Like they're clean, get it out the way. They know how to do it.
But that's another thing why y'all niggas getting caught, because y'all just think everything is cheap. Nigga, if I'm gonna pay for a hit, I'm going on a dark web and I'm dropping no less than $30K.
See, that's why I brought up the mob not having like everybody gotta be a murderer in there, because we the only ones that pay. Like them niggas get caught, they telling on you. But the motherfucker in the mob, I can't tell. But that was my
But
job.
that's calm because nigga,
we ain't got no togetherness.
We ain't getting our money worth. We trying to get your life gone for the cheapest price, and that is not how it works. That's why you end up getting caught because you send your homeboy on this shit, and the minute you miss one commissary, he talking about, can I talk to the CO? Can I talk to the warden? Oh, this nigga playing with me. Man, no, bro.
I feel like that murder for hire, you need to be hiring full-fledged assassins. You need to have that bread.
Niggas who ain't even in the country. When they done, get back on your flight.
Remember,
and go back to your country.
If I sent you to kill somebody, I'm finna ship you out somewhere and you stay over there for a while.
No, that shit crazy as
like
hell.
It's shit like them motherfuckers don't do none of that. But
this is part of accountability though, Finesse. You can't be crying. You can't be sitting up here and still putting the blame. Yes, he is at fault for making this incident happen, but you have to understand your total accountability is all of what follows after this. You got to just take it with your chin up.
And
chin
really
up,
take more accountability, realizing that's a kid, bro. You telling shit a kid with no real deal understanding of nothing.
Of nothing. Nothing is real to him.
Now, his mama, on the other hand, y'all been beefing since she got out of the prison.
And he hang around the pump.
To my boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redhead bitch.
You need to cut that shit.
I don't like that shit. And then I don't like how close Woody is to him.
To Bustle?
Hell yeah.
I didn't even know. I don't keep up with Woody.
See, yeah, that's why I don't like knowing niggas like real deal core morale set up. Because I fuck with how Woody moralities is set up. I don't fuck with his actions. And I don't fuck with this new person he's grown into because he allowing all of the extra bullshit to come in. If you really could see one thing I took from Woody, he's still like on that old school, we look out for the kids.
Right.
You can't look out for the kids kicking it with Bustle Cartel and seeing Lil King come around throwing his life a fucking way.
Right. And then you was one of them type of kids.
Just because you can relate and understand don't make it right.
It should be making you want to get him out of it.
You shouldn't even went through that shit.
You feel me? It shouldn't be like where you at now. You should be trying to get him up out of there like, hey, bro, no. Like,
somebody needs to be Finesse.
We don't got no more of that no more.
Finesse was the only one who actually is growing the fuck up.
That's something we don't got no more, bro. A motherfucker telling you no matter what. Like, if you feel some type of getting mad, hey, no, you can't come here, bro. You got to go. Man, we was kids. We like, no, you can't be over here. You need to go on back about your business. I don't care about you being mad, bro. You're not supposed to be doing this. You need to go. Not hanging with this nigga.
That shit crazy, and that's how OGs
I think he content
did it,
driven.
Bro. Like, bro, you get out, you're not gonna do it around us.
Right.
If you goddamn go out and make your way somewhere else, and we notice it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something I learned from the OGs
not
in the
street.
Once you got out of prison for some like selling dope or some shit, and you tell them you come back to them like I'm trying to get back up, they be like, no, not right now. You too hot, boy. You just got out. What are you doing? Go chill out for a second. We gonna hold you. Like they do take care of you, but they don't be what you want.
Exactly.
They be like, we better make this work until shit calm down, boy.
And you gotta be appreciative and accountable. Had I not moved a certain type of way to get myself fucked up, I wouldn't have to be out here asking these niggas to put me back on. I would have still been on.
Facts.
But these are the bumps and bruises you learn just in life.
And if you was really on, you would have been on while you was in prison. So.
But that shit crazy, man.
I know niggas that pay bills and do all kind of shit from prison.
Please goddamn learn accountability these next 45 days. Don't come out goddamn crying because Lil King put you there. Yes,
you might need these 45 days.
We all agree the nigga is a snitch. We all agree that this nigga is out of his league playing in these streets, nigga. His mama was a crackhead. His daddy ain't want him. That little boy is hurt.
Daddy a snitch, so he doing what his daddy do.
Moving.
He moving like his daddy.
He emotionally moving and this man is hurt. So, and I can't really find it to even do anything to a kid like that, where you'll look totally bad trying to make him uphold a street code that his brain ain't even halfway fully developed, nigga. So, nigga, let's just have this as a learning lesson. Learn that everybody doesn't deserve your heart. And though if you do got a heart of gold like that, people need to prove why they should have access to it. Make them prove that shit.
And also, I know you want to help him, but it's lost causes in this work.
Hey, it is what it is. Moving right along to the topics of today.
What we talking about? What's the knockers? Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know that means subscribe. My accountables. Tell us how y'all feel about that bullshit right there. Like, How y'all feel about, like, is he wrong for even making a video about it?
Yes, he dead wrong. Dead wrong.
Y'all in them comments talk to as well.
What is that next we got up there?
The topic we on today.
Little topic. Let's hear what she got to say.
Bae.
Like, my boyfriend was 30 when I was in high school. I know my mother was crazy, but you know what? I would never ever I mean that in a good way. Like, she was an artist. She was like, well, if that's who you love, baby. And he was so good to me and kind and like, you right? And he did it the right way. I wasn't the girl that ever went to prom. Like, my boyfriend was 30 when I was in high school.
Okay.
Your mom sounded like she was a whore. But
definitely sound like she was goddamn enabling toxic
she
and
did that.
predatory behavior.
She did that. My mama did that. That's why she thinks okay.
This shit, no, it's not sweet. He didn't do it the right way.
This
nigga was whole 30, nigga. You couldn't have been no older than 16, 15. You are a child. You just got out of training bras, if that.
You know, she like younger men, though. So, damn, it might have trickled down to her.
Bruh, this shit is crack. That is some, like, diabolical behavior there. That is crazy. But, again, let's not act like that wasn't the thing when we was in school.
They can go down like that.
I'm telling you, I remember losing my little shit to a nigga that was already graduated, had some shit going.
No, nigga, he had done got down and dropped out. That would have happened.
No, this was an older nigga.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This was like, what she saying, like 28, 27. Nigga had his own spot, nigga. I'm still staying on my own dudes. I gotta catch the bus.
Facts.
I'm done.
I can't take you out like that. He can't feed you all the time.
Yeah, nigga, I can't do what this nigga can do.
He got a house already, so if
I'm
you ain't
glad
got
I was raised by players to respect it.
But you know what? Now I'm thinking about it,
it,
that they really was manipulative back then, because probably them type of girls that was dealing with them type of niggas, goddamn mama and them probably wasn't around, probably barely got somewhere to stay for real. So this nigga saving their life for real. This that damsel in distress feeling.
Shit, the nigga ain't saving their life. The nigga is putting them in predatory activities, nigga. He's goddamn using all of the basic shit that an adult should have, like place to stay, a car, and your ass is like, because that means something to the high schoolers, that's who can make you feel accomplished. That's all. Too much. You ain't messing with no RN. You ain't messing with no motherfucking site supervisor, district supervisor. You ain't messing with no woman of intelligence and actual status in this world, because, nigga, that will require you to be of equally yoked.
She
your ass ain't nowhere near that.
The way she said it is like it still ain't nothing to her.
Right. And really,
she's still trying to justify it, because she seems like you see the reaction of the audience, like they were clapping, but you can definitely tell they were like,
hell no, bitch.
What, man?
And she's still giddy about it, like she missed the nigga.
And she was like, well, I won't say all that. Golly.
I see it.
Okay.
That shit's crazy, because, like I said, you not even reading the room. Like, you could have told that story and been like, it was a very toxic time for me. I wasn't in the right headspace. My mother was not in the right headspace for even approving this shit.
Yeah, it was the era back then.
But that's what was going on back then. It wasn't looked at how it's looked at now. Like,
now you couldn't go to prom. I know back then they didn't care how old the motherfucker was. You can go to prom with that motherfucker.
You ain't going to prom with
you
a 30-year-old.
You ain't going to prom with this grown ass nigga that gotta get his grades dyed, nigga.
Back when she was younger,
man, shit.
No,
they had the rules then.
I know they had it
yeah, I didn't know you. How old she is? Like 50 or something.
Nigga, old enough to goddamn know that this ain't a conversation that need to be laughed at. Any woman that's sitting up, any little girl, because you're not a woman,
right?
Any little girl that still has PE and a lunch period should not be dealing with anyone outside of a school.
They got to pay bills.
Even back in our time when it was normal, it still felt like, nigga, you just using the cheat code, nigga. Like, shit, I was fucking that hoe because she really like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a whip, a car, hella money for her to even goddamn pay you attention.
That's why I hate they preach that shit, have a whipping car. But no. That's for the bitch that looking for somebody to take care of. The bitch that really like you don't give a damn.
Well, I can't even. I can't. I
depending on
can't even
circumstances
hold
too, though.
a girl that's in high school to that standard.
True.
You're a kid. You're gonna push boundaries. You trying to see what you can get. You trying to see where you lie, like where you rank in the society.
Or if you think you playing the game.
Like, yeah, like, bruh, I can't even if your environment is not controlled and you have people guiding you, I still can't blame you, a whole kid. I can blame that sick ass nigga that's filling up his tank
he know better.
to come down to the side of the school. Come on out the back, jump the gate. I'm right here waiting on you. Nigga, this bitch still go back to front when she done peeing, nigga.
Please.
And you wondering why you catching that yeast infection, nigga? Dick bubbling up like you got baking soda and goddamn soda.
Thank God she didn't get pregnant by the nigga while she was in.
Man,
that was happening a lot down here.
Bro, these motherfuckers, bro, and again, I know in that time it wasn't as egregious, but it was still nasty. We got to think about, nigga, we talking about R. Kelly era.
Hey, don't think nobody didn't say nothing about that shit back then either.
Hell yeah. The nigga you fucking ain't no nigga.
No.
And he's nasty as hell for fucking your ass. You ain't your pussy lip. You still got a slit. It ain't got no meat on them lips.
And he don't bring you around the family.
And you right here,
he don't bring you around the
bro.
family. You already
tired of this shit,
right.
man.
What's
Stop normalizing this shit. It was sick back then. It's sick now. And I'm glad we didn't call this bullshit
we are
out.
Evolutionary sick. People. We grow. We transform. We get better. I don't know what the fuck. That's why shit. every year it go up. Like, hey, now. The sex age is what? Legal sex age is what now?
It depends on the state.
State, okay. But federally 18.
18
of consent.
See, I feel like it should be like 25.
What? Okay,
it should be 25.
Let's see what we got up here. What's the next point of the topics for today? Oh, congratulations.
Shout out.
Let's talk about a black man.
Chill.
Let's talk about a black man.
On the table. On the floor.
Let's talk about a black man. All right.
Jenny Maya was seeking full custody of their daughter Monaco.
Righteous.
And Jeezy was awarded joint custody. So she's not allowed to have full or sole custody of Monaco. So they have joint custody.
Bitch. Trying to be nasty because you couldn't go back in.
Purchased a penthouse in Buckhead, so congratulations to Jeezy.
Fuck you mean, nigga?
A good
and
money.
Little Monaco.
When you let that dead weight go, you got to get you a new space to enjoy the new you.
Hey, bro, I feel that was your first marriage and you thought she was the one. But thank God you got out of there quick.
But all right,
and the fact that he filed for divorce.
Let me see. Let me say this about Jeezy because I was not a Jeezy fan growing up. I was geared Gucci, especially in the war. I was team Gucci.
I was Jeezy.
However, as I'm getting older, I respect Jeezy's growth. You gonna get talked about by niggas who mind warped and still in some war zone chaotic motherfucking shit and feel like, oh, Gucci just bitched you, nigga. Nah. Oh shit, this, that, and the third. Nigga, this nigga is growing, nigga. I don't even, you know what? Nigga, I left Meech and them. Nigga, I damn sure don't give a damn about what this crazy motherfucker talking about.
Yeah, I left Meech and them and I was up
fuck
too.
Is you talking about? Like, no, nigga. I love the growth. I love how his day consists of golfing and his kids, and he tried to go about it the right way.
I ain't gonna cap. Jeezy to me, like when I was, I'm on more Jeezy side. Jeezy was that nigga like polished dope boy, like almost like Ghost. I'm trying to transition about this bitch, and that's why I was on him. He really inspired you to do better,
right? But see, goddamn,
Gucci
again,
said keep trapping and robbing niggas.
From the actual view of a young nigga who, again, I had my son because I didn't think I was gonna be alive or I was gonna be doing a long stretch of time.
You did have a Gucci attitude. I have a Jeezy attitude.
Yes, nigga. I was more on on emotional like lead with your emotion. This was before I got healed, and I did have my father in my life, but still in that street, it was more about respect. You know what I'm saying? And respect usually came from the fear of you doing crazy shit that everybody else ain't finna really do.
Yeah, you was
I
a
remember
monk,
goddamn when the X pills were good, and I popped 2 of them bitches, and I was walking through
it had your
Pine
mind
Walk,
gone, don't it?
no shirt on, sweating like a motherfucker, 223 with a full clip, nigga.
Yeah, you was
Oh
definitely
my
on some Gucci shit.
God.
Oh, nigga, that was a date.
Them drugs
that
had you
was
tripping,
a date.
boy.
That was a date. He bro talking some old crazy shit. I'm like, now I will die about my respect.
I'm about to
nigga.
say if he was popping
And
them
them
like they were
boys
popping them
hurried
back
up
in
and
the
got
day.
me up out of there.
Like them drugs, like for some reason them shits used to have them niggas on 10, like they was on
Oh,
demon mode.
them
Walking,
X-Pills
flocking,
from
all
back
like
then,
even the hook
nigga.
down here, boy, they was on 10. They get on them bitches and down to kill any and everything.
Dog,
They down to
it
do
wasn't
whatever.
even that. Like,
I'm just saying your attitude is
niggas, and I
aggressive.
didn't respect niggas like that. Like, you gotta get high before you turn into a savage. Like, no, I don't respect that shit, nigga. I respected niggas who were savage just in their selves, and nigga, you had just niggas who were built like that.
Facts.
I knew I wasn't built like that. I knew that I'm just a nigga that, bro, if you cross me, I'm gonna show you I'm a whole man.
Yeah, I'm finna show you who I am.
You know what I'm saying? And again, this is when a nigga letting his emotions lead him. Emotions are guide or the GPS to my feet. So nigga, you tried me, or I know a fuck nigga ain't tried me. I remember my brother shot down. He was on the top goddamn floor, nigga. That nigga shot the fuck down and just almost tackled my ass. Like, boy, you gotta get up out of here like that, boy. I don't know what you on, but it ain't worth it. And I'm glad I had these little interventions. But again, this is where my mind was. So when a Gucci coming out like, nigga, fuck your dead partner, I'm like, oh shit. And I still feel like that because nigga, he tried to kill me. So it was even me and him. Fuck it.
But look, it's crazy because Jeezy
But I
didn't
respect
really
Jeezy
pay
growth.
this. Jeezy didn't pay this nigga to go do it or tell him to go do it. The nigga just was going to go do it off because he was rapping.
Again, you gotta understand the influence.
But that's what I'm
comes
saying. That's how
with your
Jeezy, like,
new levels of success.
I wanted to be on that type of, like, nigga, you so inspirational, nigga. You ain't even tell nobody to go do it for real. And the nigga just did it.
See, I was more like I was guided off Boosie and Webby.
Webby my person. Boosie,
You
I
know
don't
what
like
I'm
Boosie.
saying?
See,
Like
we two
Gucci and just
I'm a little
reckless niggas who ain't have no emotional intelligence. And if you got there look at them wrong, nigga, I'm wetting your shit and I'll be sitting on top of your car
straight
smoking a
retarded.
blunt when you come out goddamn club. You ask me what I'm doing, smoking a little blunt of purple on your shit.
See, I'm on
That's
Webby,
ghetto
you know.
stories, nigga.
Yeah, I
For
know.
y'all don't remember ghetto stories.
But see, I'm on Webby, like, all right, nigga, what the fuck you got going on? Nigga, I'm finna get some money. I'm getting money, you fucking these bitches.
Shit, Webby was the whole that
That nigga retarded. That nigga retarded, bro.
Why you think Savage was his whole little thing, nigga? Savage life?
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Bro,
goddamn.
I used to listen to that nigga so much, and I loved him because, you know, Boosie will tell you I kill you. Webby will tell you how he'll kill you.
That
Slice
nigga
your
Webby.
ass all the way down.
Because
from
he
your
had
brain.
wordplay.
Yeah.
The nigga wordplay was just different. However, I respect
Yeah.
Jesus' growth. And shout out to a black man.
Shout out to
that's
Gucci's
stepping
growth.
up.
Let's not leave him out, dude.
Oh, yeah, well.
It's not about him.
It's
I
not
know,
right.
I
This
know,
is
but
not,
we did put him in, you know.
You put him in.
I was just speaking on just some shit that ain't have to do with the topic.
Right,
the
right,
topic is Jeezy, his growth. That's beautiful to see. We need more examples like this, especially those niggas who are looking to these street niggas. Bruh, y'all do not be scared to evolve. You seen Waka Flocka. I love when Waka Flocka was like, bruh, it took me to go around to the other side of the world to see that people was really happy just with the bare necessities. Nigga, I broke my fucking jewelry up and just gave it away. Because it don't mean shit.
It don't.
It don't mean shit. What is it to have the world when you ain't got nobody to share it with? And we here again, I'm more on trying to operate in a wise way. And that means learning from the mistakes of others. I look at all of these successful millionaires of successful CEO 500 and all this, just what we look at as success. And they all say, bro, I wish I had somebody to enjoy this shit with. Because somewhere along the way, they didn't stop and appreciate the journey that they was on with the people who were there.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter if you got down the breadwinner, nigga. If you gonna treat me like I ain't got down sleep next to you and got down, we caught our first cuts together in the backyard and like I ain't got respect
been there
for
with you throughout the whole journey.
Man, look.
And you still don't acknowledge me that I'm here?
Now I agree that money changed the people around you, but sometimes it changed the person is directed the direct flow going to.
I done seen where money will make the people around you because you tripping out like, what the fuck are you doing? And they leave you in the money. Like
exactly.
Yeah, I don't need
That's
this.
what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Nigga, nah, I don't need the money. I don't need the headache. You ain't finna control me. Ain't finna talk to me any kind of way. Respect come before all.
I was here with you, nigga.
Tuh. And then you look back and it's like, damn, I got everything, cars, houses, can go anywhere I want at the drop of a dime. But the people that I felt comfortable that just wanted to be around me and share this energy for me is not here. Everybody around me now is transactional. And that's cool because I know how to operate with them, but it would just be good to have that genuine connection, like the bare essence of what we're born into this world.
I don't see how motherfuckers like yes men. I could never see it.
I can see that.
I mean, I see it, but it's like I can't see it.
That's all that is.
It's like
accountability. I was watching Belly Gang interview, and he was like, bruh, there's one thing I have to remind myself every day that I get bigger. The niggas who tell me no, the niggas who sell me, bruh, that shit suck. They
give a fuck.
They really give a fuck about me. And I will not go a day in this journey and have yes men all around me. No, nigga. If you got yes men all around, you setting yourself up.
Right, you ain't gonna survive long enough.
You setting yourself up, nigga.
You ain't gonna survive long enough. And these niggas probably too damn scared of you to tell you no. But they scared to lose the money on you.
Exactly. They benefiting from your success. So yes, nigga, you doing everything right, nigga.
It's another manipulation game because now you fucking with niggas that you gotta take care of for them to tell you yes. That's weird. That's why I say I don't get it. Like now, if you gotta have some shit. A nigga that tell you no don't need you.
Cause it's an image.
Yeah,
it's still an image. When I walk in, we 100 deep. Don't play with me.
That 100 deep shit.
Don't play with me.
Like, how you know 100 motherfuckers?
Man, look, because nigga, you ain't building no valuable relationship with none of them. The first time a nigga be like, you know what? I don't want to do these drugs no more. I'm really interested in computers. I'm finna go to school for tech. He a nerd. You start jiving on. You try to demean him, make him feel less than because your dumb ass is still can only operate in chaos.
True. No accountability.
Like really, bro. I've been looking at this shit, and I've been hearing a lot more people say like, you know what I'm saying, people will get money and get boring. Again, how we talked about, like, bro, having stability and stillness is probably some of the most valuable times that you will ever create in this thing that we call life. Bruh, just because we're not in your face, in the motion of everything, in everybody party, in everybody hot spot, being seen by everybody, nigga, I work hard to enjoy this piece.
Hey, and
I work hard.
Also,
I will enjoy it.
What be crazy is if a lot of people had the money like to be stable, you'll realize your other problems you can go ahead and work on. But you too busy trying to get money. These folk got the money, now they can work on everything else now.
But I do agree, like, you have to be in a certain mind frame to get a certain dollar amount if it's not luck.
Right.
And that's why a lot of people who are at a certain income status are not as willing to open their doors.
No.
They've been crossed out. They done had to work on themselves. They had to take accountability for not loving themselves enough to let snakes get in close enough to them because they just wanted to feel the love, and it took them off of their game. It was a hurdle they had to get over. So now, yes, sorry, you have to prove why you deserve to be in my energy.
Especially if you coming to borrow money. Why you need it?
Sorry, right.
Let me see your business proposal.
And I need to know why, when, and all of this if I decide to entertain this shit.
That's why motherfucker like, I can't go to them.
Or, I love you to death. If you ain't good with money, fuck you.
That's why I like T.I. in 21 when they were talking, he was like, I didn't want to sign you because for that $1 million I was going to give you, I was going to take way more.
Of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do you like that. That's a nigga that like, I can see you can get it on your own, boy. And me, I take
I
way
ain't even
more.
gonna lie. Where I'm looking at it, I think T.I. threw that out there to see how desperate a nigga was. I'm already letting you know, if I give you this $1 million, nigga, I'm gonna be looking for 7 back. Now, if you tell me, bro, I need it,
Or you could be like, Thug, I just need your platform.
right? Cause that's what Thug say, bro. I signed the worst deal in the fucking world.
But also, I think the way 21 and T.I. was, 21 was a little, like he had enough motion than Thug, which was getting the way he had his deal signed up anyway, with how he was getting his money from the music. Cause he got like what Cash Money got with his shit.
Yeah.
And he got straight publishing. So
That come from literacy, being around others, taking advantage of the information that you are just privileged to be around. This is taking advantage of every moment, bro. Every moment along this journey, you need to be learning something. You need to be around somebody that knows more than you, or you need to have a partner that is willing to grind it out with you. Whoever is around you, your circle needs to be non-judgmental and on the same trajectory you was on. That's why I keep saying I'm so proud of the people that's in my life right now, boy. Everybody is elevating and gave me inspiration. Everybody is taking care of that. Everybody is knocking something off a goal sheet, whatever it is, bro. That shit is
or
inspiring
learning
to me.
the boundary lines and knowing when to
Implementing
shit.
boundaries.
Yeah, most definitely.
That shit is a beautiful thing. For real.
I'm still learning how to put people in their right places.
Oh, okay.
Lord Jesus. Hey, let's see. Come on.
Is this Ace?
Doctors and nurses lead that community of people who cheat on their partner the most.
Oh no, for sure. Flight attendants too, for sure. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. When I was a nurse, I was single at the time, slanging.
What?
Whole hospital.
Nigga, you know you
the
got
slickest thing I've ever been a part of, and I don't do that no more. I'm a former hoe. I'm not a current hoe no more. I'm not a hoe no more. But back in the day,
Yeah, you are.
this how slick women are. You know when they be like, men cheat more than women? That's debatable. We get caught more than women do. Yeah. Now, I don't know the statistics, but I imagine women. The reason why, this one woman that I was kicking it with at the hospital, she had
Like when you say kicking, you talking about knocking boots.
kicking it with. Yeah. She was so slick. She sent me the grocery list of what she needed because she was going to tell her man she was going to the store. So she had about a good 40 minutes of being at the store. So she gave me the grocery list so I can get what's needed at the store. She came to my crib instead of the store.
For pussy.
She got the 40 minutes.
No, he gonna bullshit.
She paid for the groceries though.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna need that grocery money.
No, she did.
I'm gonna need that grocery more. I'm gonna need that grocery money. So I got the grocery money, but that's why, like, yeah, that's true. That's true about the hospital. That's true. Unequivocally true.
So stay nice because you're not feeling
Bro, one thing I done learned, especially from therapists and shit, I look at body language. Nigga.
Right.
The way that you is in glee of all of that.
You see that
nigga.
he's still excited about it.
Nigga, that is nothing to be like championing right now. I don't care if it was goddamn a part. Like, nigga, you have just went through allegations, screenshots, recorded FaceTime calls of you cheating people out of their money, of you still fucking recklessly while you're on tour. You have no dick discipline. And you gonna sit up on Cam Newton Good Network and sit up there and talk about, I used to be a hoe. Like 24 minutes ago, nigga.
You still get shitted on.
Like, nigga, you like the
Get
right.
shitted on.
You still like getting shitted on,
And
nigga.
golden showers. That's some weird shit.
Hey, bro, I
Bodily
ain't into kink shaming, but nigga, I'm into keeping it real. Nigga, if you still a work in progress, say that. Don't sit up here and talk about, that was a form of me while having live allegations of you.
You ain't get over that overnight.
Throwing community dick around the motherfucking
You don't get
podcast.
over that overnight. You can make start on it overnight, but getting over it, no. Because even when on my celibacy, bro, I was tripping.
Bro, like, your audience gotta, like, consist of half of TD Jake's congregation. Like, these motherfuckers just gotta be
a lot of hoish women and a lot of power bottoms.
Non-thinking, existing sheep.
The Lulus. I told you they be the Lulus.
Non-thinking, existing sheep, nigga. that I put my whole life behind somebody who could just talk that good shit and just make me feel good about the week that I'm finna go and slave and then come back and make sure that he has the Benz.
Hey,
make sure he has the nice life and not worried about anything financially and all of this because his words match up very good. He know how to make something sound good to me. Bro, y'all need to get a grip.
And he animated with this shit. Just
Get
live.
a fucking grip, nigga. For one, I do believe that, yes, all allegations still have to be proven, but I'm sorry, I didn't seen enough proof.
You got caught in the proof.
I didn't seen enough proof.
He was on the phone with the proof.
You currently are fucking just like willfully withholding information because you know people are new to this space. There are things that they haven't picked up on yet, and you're using that to be greedy. It's one thing to get what you're owed, and it's another thing to actually steal from the people that you sit next to and is getting good content from. You weren't even that, bro. You weren't even the draw after a while, nigga. That became the tall, light-skinned nigga.
Facts.
The tall, light-skinned
With
nigga
the
became
beard?
the draw. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that was really getting people together.
Yes, nigga, because he made the most sense. He wasn't on that women don't do anything wrong and, oh, you need to check the man
Boy,
and all.
I watched them clips when a woman's ask a
tighten
question
their ass up, boy.
and hold them accountable.
Yes, boy. And people need to understand that. Sorry, bro. So the wide grip of your audience wasn't even coming from you because niggas start already understanding you was Derrick Jackson negative 6.0. Nigga. Like, bro, you was an ugly motherfucker growing up. Nigga, you still ugly as hell. You can only get certain motherfuckers because of the quote-unquote fame for those who just care about fame. And then the monetary value that you worked up to for those who like the tricking and has a sick fetish.
You a thief, really. That's what you really are. You a thief and a liar.
Uh,
Because and anybody that be around you too
I don't
long,
like
they
that
start dwindling. Because what's that other girl, Kitty?
Yep.
Like she supposed
Kitty
to be
Rose.
like a top echelon, and then you find out she not none of that. It seemed like old buddy was just a really realest one. What's old girl that exposed him? What's her name?
Kitty.
What's the black bitch name?
Kitty. Both of them named Kitty.
See,
Yes.
that'll fuck me up right
Yeah,
there.
one's Kitty
Right,
Rose.
right.
One's Keita.
Keita. I'm
Keita.
sorry,
Keita
my bad.
Rose.
You're right.
Keita is the one that exposed them.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, like because she was upfront about how she really is, so she was holding herself accountable.
And that's why I was out to like analyze all the information that she was giving out. And nigga, everything lined up with you being a snake, with you goddamn putting on a smile, promising, still making these false promises, these pillow talking promises that you even doing to the niggas. Because nigga, you want to operate as something that you've always looked up to, and now you finally can do it.
I know y'all be trying to give good faith with shit, but if you ain't grow up with this motherfucker, really know the motherfucker, put everything on paper, please. Get some paperwork done. Motherfucker telling you some shit, and you think they gonna go? You trust them that much? That's a lot of trust.
You got to be able to understand when a motherfucker is being transparent and when they just talking the good talking points, nigga. Transparent is coming from learned experiences. I wasn't always this way. It's some people now, and this is me talking, nigga, it's some people now that will tell you I am the worst motherfucker they have ever ran across.
Yeah.
And at that time that they knew me,
That was me. That was me.
I would agree.
Yeah, that was me. That was a part of me you knew. That was that me you knew. They knew.
Exactly. And they have a right to still view me like that for their own sanity and peace.
I do hate when people feel like everybody is just like a person is one type of way. It's like you don't know that person then because you ain't never seen them go through all kind of shit to know like it's different versions of you.
Yes.
And which one would you keep up front though?
Knowing this, it's still a boundary that I still feel like everybody reserves the right to have their own sanity and peace. If you fucked over me in the past, I know that life changes people. I know that you evolve during life, but nigga, I still reserve the right to have that view of you because that is where I left you. I wasn't there in your life to witness the evolution. Right. I wasn't there to understand if you took full accountability or not. And to keep my peace, I don't even want to know.
Right.
Because I'm already approaching this with questions, with uncertainty, and nigga, I'm not moving out of that. I don't need uncertainty right now. I have too many goals, too many real deal goals I have to accomplish for me to be spending even 15 minutes.
Also, I let it go. I forgave you.
In my energy.
I forgave you. That don't mean I have to be cool with you again because I forgave you. I forgive you and not be cool with you. Then we ain't gotta talk. I mean, I see you as what's up.
For those who done me wrong, trust me. For me to move forward, I had to forgive you.
Yeah,
I had to come to an understanding that it wasn't even your fault. It was my fault for getting that deep into something without the proving of why we are this deep. Without you having to prove, I was always, hey, as long as I can prove something to you, then you should reciprocate the energy and the vibes. And that's how a lot of us fell out. That's why a lot of people fell, quote unquote, fake to a nigga or some shit.
Hey, I get to a point where I be like, I really appreciate you because I had a thought that nobody would do me like this, and then you showed me somebody would. So now you gave me that experience, and now my brain ain't so naive.
Now it's another boundary I got.
Right. I appreciate you really, but you are that person to me because you did it to me. How many others you did it to? Not just see.
And see, and that's where I feel like a lot of people are scared because we want to project to the world our representative. And our representative is supposed to represent the highest vibrating form of us. All right? However, there are very few people that can
do that and stay there.
Shield and be like, even though this is what I presented with and this is where I'm headed, I'm still flawed. And if you are here for the long haul, transparency is needed and no judgment is needed. Because if I'm going to reveal, I know you got shit you working on too.
You know what? That's the type of person that are like accountable and everything, but it don't matter what nobody say about me. Because what you understanding, you flawed, you know everybody else is too.
Exactly.
They all hide the mad.
Exactly.
I seen the saying say, when you get your shit together, it make you not want to be around other people. And I was like, well, not for me. When we get my shit together, I could be around other people. I know how they are. I know what they're going through at this point. Or they just projecting most of the time. That's what you start learning.
Or if you have a good compartmentalization when it comes to the people. Like, okay, I can be cool with you, but nigga, I know that I had sacrifice going to the club. I know I had to change my lifestyle to acquire where I'm at now. So the only time I'm gonna fuck with you is when it's like maybe party time. Maybe you is a good party tag along.
Oh, you know, go out to eat or something.
Should I neglect myself from having a good time because you don't understand this day part of me when I'm goddamn day trading or when I'm investing in stocks or when I'm going to like put work into my own business? Just because you don't understand that we don't connect there, nigga, we all are still human. We connect somewhere.
Right. Ain't like we got to connect on everything.
Right. I feel that. But that is very tricky.
Yeah.
That only comes when you have done the complete work or damn near almost a complete work.
Well, yeah, that and also just looking at people and like, because sometimes we put people in places they're not supposed to be in.
Yes.
Like, so I got to a point.
Fault.
Yeah. That's why I get to the point.
I ain't mad that they showed me they didn't deserve to be here. That was my dumb ass for doing this.
Like I never seen you goddamn go to the bank before. You think I'm finna tell you to come do some business? No. Like, you don't even got a bank account. Like, why? Or
fuck that, nigga. You ain't got no driver's license.
Facts. Or if I tell you that, now, I know you can have my back, so I make sure you do. Like, we going somewhere, you'll handle a motherfucker. For
I ain't never seen you be loyal to nobody a day in my life, nigga. Matter of fact, when I met you, you was talking about your quote unquote best friend to me foully.
That's why I don't never tell you nothing. Or I know you're not an outside nigga, but you good on these computers. So why would I make you come outside with me? No, I need to come holler at you about tech shit. And maybe if we got something going on, we can do some business about some tech shit. You know, just learning to put people in their places and stop putting people in places you want them to be in.
Yep. I agree. That's what make an ultimate boss. But we are moving right along to this next part of the show we call the Reddit in the Week, read by the world's greatest producer.
I know you fucking lying.
The We Power. You know, we on your new radio waves, and we got a new album coming out called "Am I the Asshole?" Also, new sitcom coming out soon. The Ratchet Hippie is one of the only. You can't clone her. Yeah. Ladies, y'all, and gentlemen, y'all all the assholes.
Are you done?
Yeah. Does that sound like he sweating now?
No. Hold on, let me get my glasses.
Oh,
It's
look,
a
it's a
bitch.
bitch.
It's a whore with biodegradable pussy.
You lent liquor.
Who are you calling a cootie queen? You lint liquor. Pickle, you come on. All right, no. All right, let's go. Am I the asshole? My partner pays rent in my property.
Oh, well, all right, go ahead. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I, 31-year-old female, own a property that me and my partner, 31-year-old male, and our baby daughter live in. We split all the bills 50-50, even though he earns more. I also buy her clothes, pay her swimming lessons, and all the bits I notice that she needs. He's lived here for 2.5 years, and I've lived here for 5. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 17 years old, and I worked my ass off to buy this place by myself 5 years ago. I was paying rent and saving for a mortgage at the same time. It was not, at the same time. It was hard work and took dedication as I did not get financial help. He has asked to be added to the mortgage as he has been contributing here, monthly payments only. He says he's entitled to a share since his family has been doing research on that. I feel hurt that they would do that, and I feel like I'm not sure if I can trust him or them now. I haven't had an easy journey to get to the security that I've built for myself, and I can be a bit overprotective about that, especially now that I have a child and inevitably do want to build build her future too. I'm very careful not to put myself in vulnerable positions, but now I feel I'm vulnerable. We have really disagreed on this, and he has moved out. Morally, I feel it wrong. The father of my child and his family would support him taking me from our daughter. He said that that would never happen, but that they were doing some research on it. I'm not putting someone on the mortgage who does not have any actual investment put down. It feels like he wants an easy ride to the property ladder. Am I wrong to be upset? Am I the asshole that might have my partner paying half my rent for my property?
That ain't your husband, so no.
Hell no, nigga. Shit, bro. I learned that lesson a while ago. Nigga, don't move in and start taking over and paying bills,
right,
and nothing's in your name.
Right.
You have no claim to that. You have no claim to that. What you're doing is making sure
Fellas,
that
y'all got to stop doing
her
that
bills
too.
are paid on time. And when y'all get into it, you got to get the fuck out of her house.
Yeah, fella, y'all need to get y'all shit together for y'all to have to keep putting y'all shit in everybody else's name or have to go through it. Now that's something a lot of men do.
They done learned about that, boy.
No, that ain't
No,
good.
sir,
But women don't play like that. Women do not play like that. They even when they get married, put that shit in my name. Like they know what to do. we clueless when it come to that shit. We always got to put it in somebody's name, and it's always a female. And then they can take off with your shit. You don't
I don't know. I feel like he was being a little entitled. I understand.
Yeah, he definitely was.
They were both paying half of the bill. She said they were going 50-50 on the household bills. Mm-hmm. She also paid for that house. Like she bought the house, so she has a mortgage. She bought that house 5 years ago, and he moved in 2.5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So she bought that house 2.5 years before he ever even moved in.
He ain't got no sweat equity in that bitch.
And that's what she said. No, quite literally, like you don't have any equity in here. But he feels that because, like we're together, we have a child, I should be on the mortgage. Well, I guess she feels, my name should be on a marriage license, but it's not. So
red flag.
That's what I was like, bro. Before you offer that, get married, then put your name on the mortgage.
That's what I'm saying. I think that he's being a little ostentatious. I think that he is asking a little much. Just because, I understand that you guys do share a child and you are currently cohabitating, but you are not married, and a mortgage is a big investment. A child is a big investment.
Yeah, and
yes,
also, you would have a right to feel some type of way because why are you in your family researching this shit?
Yeah,
that sound like a setup,
right? Like, why are y'all researching the fact that he should be put on my mortgage?
That sounds like somebody finna try to get moved in without no permission.
That wasn't the agreement. Where was he the 2.5 years he wasn't here? Nigga, I was making this shit happen.
Right.
This was something
You
that
moved into
I
my
did.
shit.
Right. I just have a heart and told you that, yeah, we could cohabitate. Not saying that I wasn't getting nothing out the deal. I was getting help with the rent. But, nigga, it's not like you got cheated out of what you were paying for.
Right.
You had a fucking house to come home to every fucking day, hot food, nigga,
It sound like a
clothes.
plot coming up. It
Man,
sound like
come
they
on,
plotting.
man.
I know setups when I hear it.
And that's why I don't like that sound entitled. Oh, I've been doing this 2.5 years. I should get equity.
I've been doing this for 5.
Tell me what you have done to contribute to the equity.
I've been doing it for 3 years. To the 2 you done came in, so and plus I'm the one that put the down payment and everything.
Bruh.
Like no, you not no. You weren't
Right.
you weren't here when I was shooting in the gym.
I've been doing this since I was 17. You
Facts.
just been getting by.
You just been getting by.
And if you really goddamn so concerned with business, nigga, let's get this business contract called a marriage.
And if you felt
together
that
there,
bad, why you just go ahead and buy y'all a house so y'all both can put y'all name on and then see you ain't thinking big, you ain't seen the big picture, but you did leave like a little bitch and go get your own
because that
spot.
takes work on his behalf, and that's something that she can't assist with. Just like you weren't assisting the first 3 years when she was doing it, you got to put some sacrifice in that you are showing that you're working towards something bigger. Get like, nigga, I can love you all day, boy. Nigga, love got a half of these motherfuckers in toxic relationships.
When they say he moved out, did it say he get his own spot or he just moved out?
It just said he moved out.
Oh yeah, he
Probably
went to mama house. Yeah.
Nigga, you bro, again, this shit comes with proving it real. I can love you all day. If you have not shown me that, nigga, you can pay bills on time. You can set up a Wi-Fi. You can set up anything that contributes to real life shit once me and you can't stand each other, but we've taken this oath, so we're working through this. Nigga, I can't trust you. Nigga, you already moving emotional.
Facts. And then your family, your whole family.
Little valleys, nigga, I gotta worry about damn, this motherfucker gonna really pay the rent this week. And he got equity in this motherfucker now.
But not
so
only
he might
that,
try to just be nasty.
We still harring over your whole family. So that means y'all was plotting on my house. They plotting on my house. That's like your family. Why your family?
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of this shit, we need to take a step back. And if that person hasn't been honest with you, letting you know that they were raised up out of survival mode and not love, and you were raised out of love, you need to understand how they are approaching all situations.
I'm glad he left.
Bruh, he gonna show it because he can't. Now he can't get his way.
Yeah,
now
he can't control some shit.
Temper tantrum.
You fucking up mama playing because that's
you
what
don't
mama
need
got
that if you're supposed to be trusting him to lead.
You just co-parent. They're just co-parent.
Yeah. Yep. I ain't saying nothing
but
about
let's
you
see if he
being a
really be a parent at this point.
Shit,
This you gonna learn all that at this point.
Well, again, she didn't say anything bad about his parenting, but again, this just sounds like a baby, a nigga who's still sucking on his mama titty and came to lick on yours occasionally, trying to hook on to yours without actually having to do the sweat,
if she
blood,
loves you, she'll
and
put your
time
name on
equity
there.
that goes into actually elevating out here in this world, bro. That's why I keep saying.
You
got to
be overly
on
mothered.
certain levels, respect others who are on that level.
You got to be overly mothered, bro. Because a man would totally
get
your own.
lucky on a fucking scratch off, if you didn't hit the lottery, nigga, then I know you had to do some type of sacrificing that I had to do to get this type of outcome. Nigga, that shit don't come just because you want it. It comes from routine.
Facts.
It comes from discipline. It comes from sacrificing some of the shit that others are not willing to sacrifice. That's why they okay with being in the project till they 60. They want to be
got their kids on.
They want to be the candy lady when they grow up.
Don't want to
refrigerator full of Sprites.
Hey, I always say you can't tell nobody what their level of success is.
Right, and if that's yours, bro, just be honest with yourself and be content with that.
Amen.
Learn to appreciate where you have came from where you were.
Amen.
Along the journey. Because I'm telling you, this is something that I'm implementing. I'm trying so hard to remember to implement this shit because so many people say that's what they wish they would have appreciated more. Now you're at the top. Now you got expectations. Now you got people targeting you and all of this. Boy, I wish I would have took time and appreciated that. Right.
And you know one thing else they don't say, but they say it. Them folks that they wish they would have kept around was the reason they got to the top.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we moving right along to the Pimpspiration of the week.
Hey.
Is C-Note the short guy without short supply? This is the Pimpspiration of the week. On guard now.
Yeah, man, you know, it's the Pimpspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique. Man, I seen this little saying right here, man, that touch home. It's kind of crazy because we talked about it a little bit. But check this out, man. When a kid grows up, a pencil is replaced by a pen. Just make them realize that erasing mistakes ain't easy. When you become an adult, them little mistakes you was making as a kid, ain't no mistakes no more. Them choices. This is who you is. So, man, just be wary. Just be careful and wary what you got going on, man. That's been the Pimpspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique. And you hoes, it's time to let this poll go. We don't need no more 304s.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of
Ready to Be Accountable.
We will see y'all next week.
Next week for you geeks, because y'all squares, because y'all ain't been around.
Tune in to self. Tune in to self. Niggas are.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment.
Who is happy for your personal growth when it ain't got nothing to do with them? Bro, see who cheer for you. See who cheer for that you came up.
You know what? Not even that. I'm gonna tell you this. You already see it, but is you gonna make the action to let go and move around? Yeah. It's a lot of y'all see it and don't want to make no moves on it.